What's going on, you guys? So back with another video. I'm here with my buddy Lawson, and we're at the shop. We actually have a 2015 Ford Mustang, and we're gonna be doing, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually a lot of work. So already, I should have started this video a little bit sooner, but already what we've done is we've got rid of, so it had, and I set this on the ground because we're not going to be using it. Well, I guess we are going to be using it now, but for the time being, I set it on the ground. It had this hood panel. So the owner originally, he got this car a month ago, and he originally thought that the car, like the hood panel on there was stuck with 3M tape, which it is. But what we didn't realize is that it's actually stuck on there with screws. So the previous owner actually drilled through the hood, which kind of sucks. So yeah, as we were taking it off, we realized that in fact it wasn't just 3M, it was stuck on through the 5 screws. And so now he has these 5 holes in his hood, and on top of that, here's another thing that he didn't realize, we just told him, is that the hood used to be blue. So guys, if you're buying used cars out there, this wasn't his fault, and this isn't meant to shame the car, because I think it's a beautiful car and he's a really good guy. But just be careful when you're buying cars, because you never know who you're buying them from and what their intentions are. So I hate seeing people that are hard workers, honest people, and they just want a nice car, and people just take advantage of them, and so they end up getting what they think is an amazing car, and it turns out to have these little hidden things. So yeah, guys, just be careful with that. I wanted to point it out just to just for awareness, so that you guys are more aware if you're ever in the market for a car. But yeah, so the next thing we're gonna do is we actually already removed the hood vents. When we wrap things, we like to completely remove them. So we remove them, we clay barred them. We went ahead and used rubbing alcohol to make sure that there's no contaminants on it, and there's no sap or any little goo or gump or whatever you want to call it that's going to get stuck underneath the wrap. Those are going to get wrapped gloss black. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to install new striping. So if you take a look at the car, it currently has no stripes on the front bumper. It had, the only stripes it had were the ones on this, sort of, if it'll focus, on this hood right here. And then it has the stripe running along the top that goes all the way down the trunk and then to the bottom of the bumper. So we're going to be removing all that. As you can see, we've already started, and we actually had to remove the carbon wing that's sitting over there, and now we're just getting rid of all the residue. So prep is super important. Prepping a car properly is probably the most important thing you need to do in order to have a good wrap. We like to take care of our customers, and we like to do a really good job. So we go the extra mile, and you know, the customer was like, oh, you know what, like you could probably wrap these on the car, and he's right, like we probably could, but it's not gonna be a perfect job. So we'd rather take the extra, you know, 20-30 minutes, take the inside liner out, take the vents out, and just do it properly. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna kind of document as we go along and show you guys what it's like to do this. I'm sure taking off these stripes are gonna be no fun. There's gonna be tons of residue, and so basically we're gonna use heat, and we're gonna pull it off smoothly and evenly, and try to reduce the amount of gump that's on there. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, and here we go. So really quick, this is what happens when you have vinyl that is cheap. We're trying to remove this vinyl, and it's coming off in just pieces. Like, look at this. So the weird thing is that usually when you heat vinyl, you're not going to get too much residue, right? And we've actually experienced the opposite effect, where anytime we heat the vinyl, we have all the residue that's getting left behind. And when we take it off when it's cold, we're not getting as much residue. Now, the difference is that when you heat it, it doesn't tear as easily. It comes off. It still tears, but it comes off in bigger chunks. And when it's cold, it tears. You know, that's just the nature of vinyl and how it works. And it's even worse when you have cheap vinyl that's, I don't know if this was installed by the previous owner, if it was installed by Ford, but they didn't use good vinyl. So that's another thing to be cautious of, is when you're getting any vinyl work stuff installed or tint, make sure that it's good quality. At our shop, we only use 3M and Avery, and we try to stick to that because those are name brands. We've never had any issues with them, and they're very, very reputable. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. And from here, we're gonna go to the roof and then the little hood scoop to start removing all of that stuff. And in the meantime, I had my buddy Lawson run to AutoZone because, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for how we could have done this better. We have Goof Off, and we're using it sparingly because we don't want to use it too much on the paint. We've used it before on cars and we've never had any issues, but this time we wanted to see if there are any remedies for removing this residue in an easier and safer manner or fashion. So let us know down below what you guys have done, if you have any ideas or if you know anything. Yeah, we'll continue to document the process, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. All right guys, so far we have taken about 3/4 of the stripe off, and it's been terrible. The residue is sticking, the vinyl keeps tearing, we're heating it up and it's coming off, but this stuff has just been kind of a nightmare to take off, and it's taking a little bit longer than we expected. But we took off this middle stripe, the edge stripe, and then we still have the stripe on the far right. And then from there, the other thing we have left is gonna be removing these stripes right here, and then cleaning this stuff up and just removing all the leftover tape. So I'm gonna run over to Friedman's right now, and we call them, there's this thing called Lift Off that apparently they use all the time for removing stickers, and it removes tar, it removes, it said like salad dressing and sticker residue, like little goo stuff. So we have Goof Off or Goo Off or whatever, and it isn't really helping. And so I'm gonna go try this other product, and if that doesn't work, then tomorrow we're gonna go to this place called Tap Plastics, and they have this thing that Premium Auto uses down in San Diego called Rapid Remover, and apparently that stuff is really good. TJ Hunt and all of them used it too. So yeah, if that doesn't work, if the one at Friedman's doesn't work, we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys updated, but for now we're gonna try to get the rest of this stuff off, and then once we figure out what we're gonna do, I'll let you guys know. All right, so I just got back from Friedman's and I tried this, I'm gonna grab it, this product called Lift Off, and it's a tape, label, and adhesive remover. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, I tried it on the back of the hood, or on the back of the trunk, and it didn't really work. It said to leave it on there for 60 seconds. I tried that, and then I tried it again with a longer period of time, and as you can see, all the glue is still there. So that's kind of a problem. So, well, it is a problem, but it's not. It's a problem because that means we can't finish it tonight, but it's not a problem because we can go get the product that TJ Hunt and Premium Auto use, and hopefully that should help us get rid of everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the car overnight. We're not gonna finish it tonight. I have my buddy Lawson over there actually wrapping the vents. He's already done one, and you guys can check it out right here. So we've gone ahead and post heated this thing. This vent right here is gonna go, not showing it very well. So this vent is gonna go like, oh, over here, like that. Boom. Like that. So that's gonna look a lot better than its original. What was the original color?
It's red.
Red? Yeah, so the original color was red, but I think that this makes it really pop and stand out. And it matches the his tinted windshield. So yeah, it kind of all comes together. And then you've got the bottom front lip that's black. Maybe if he decides to tint his headlights black, that would look cool. But yeah, it makes the car look pretty, it pulls it together. So yeah, I think he made the right decision with going with it, and we're super excited to well, finish this and finish the rest of the car. So yeah, the next thing, turn this camera around. So the next thing we're gonna do tonight is probably just finish up the other vent, and then we're gonna remove the stripe that's remaining on here. And then from there, I think we're gonna leave it here. We're just gonna clean the car so that tomorrow morning when we come in, we can just spray it, remove everything, and then just finish it off. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then we're gonna continue from tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So we are back. It is now day 2. We are in Santa Rosa at Tap Plastics. Like I said yesterday, we're here to find this solution that's supposed to make it a lot easier to remove all of this. I actually reached out to Premium Auto. I'll put their Instagram right here, and asked them a few questions, because usually they're my go-to guys if I ever have any questions. They said try 70% isopropyl alcohol. That didn't work, and so I told them I tried Goof Off, and I tried this other material. And so I was like, you know what, I saw that TJ Hunt was using this spray that you guys recommended. Do you think that would work? And they're like, yep, that should do it. So we're here trying to get the stuff, and then from here we're going to go back to the shop and wrap up this project. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you back at the shop. All right, so we're back at the shop, and this is what we got. So we got this product called Rapid Remover. If you guys can see that. Basically what it is, it's not focusing, there you go. Basically what it is, it's basically an adhesive remover. That's exactly what it is. It's an adhesive remover. And we're supposed to spray it on there and leave it on for 60 seconds. And then hypothetically, with this squeegee that we bought, it's supposed to all come off pretty easily. And then the lady was kind enough to offer us also these 2 little packets, which basically they're by a brand called Novus, and they're scratch removers. And she said that they're a little bit abrasive, so if it's not coming off right away, to use that and see how it works. So we're doing it right now, and I'm hoping that we get a good effect. All right, so now that it's sprayed, it says leave it on there for 60 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead, put 60 seconds on the clock, let it run. All right, so we're approaching the 60-second mark, 57, 59, 60. All right, so let's go ahead and try this and see if it works. So it's starting to come off. It's gonna take some work, but yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So we'll keep you guys updated, and don't worry, we're not scratching the surface, because first off, we're using a soft plastic squeegee, and also we're essentially sliding on the glue. So we're going to attempt to take this off, and then we'll report back afterwards. What's going on, you guys? So, all right, so I've been filming tons of content, so I have no idea where I'm at now. So I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys. We tried to go ahead and do the stripes, and it was an absolute disaster. This has been a very long and tedious job, and as you guys can see, we were gonna decide to go ahead and use knifeless tape and make our own stripes, but you know what, we just got our new printer machine, so we're gonna go ahead and wait to get that set up and then use it. But we took off all of the residue, both top and bottom, and then we removed it all on the roof, and then I actually went ahead and put the hood scoop back on, just so you guys can, I'll explain in a second, but we removed all the residue, right? And so the idea was that we were gonna do the stripes, and the stripes, I've already packed them up actually. So this isn't the guy's fault, but he ordered, so he gave us the stripes. He ordered black 3M, satin black 3M stripes. But the thing is that he ordered the wrong kind of vinyl, and it wasn't vinyl that was meant for cars. So we didn't realize that at first, and so we were working with it. We were wondering why it wasn't working. We were getting glue lines, it was creasing, it wasn't sticking properly. It was just like really bad. And so because that happened, we decided, we're like, you know what, let's clean the car, let's do everything else we're doing on it, and then from there we'll let him know, hey, this is the wrong kind of vinyl, we'll go ahead and clean your car. We're still installing glass parency, we're installing, I already went ahead and tinted the headlights and the blinkers, so you can see them right there. They complement the car very well. We went ahead and put these, the hood scoops back in that we wrapped. They're looking really nice, got a little dog hair on it. Yeah, so they look really nice, and we put the scoop back on. The only problem is that because the last owner, I think they repainted this car, you're seeing some stripes here from the old paint. So I'm gonna ask the owner and see what he wants to do. We could potentially see if we can get those stripes out, but I think that's gonna be clear coat. So either we're gonna install new stripes or we're not, and we're gonna black it out. We'll see what we do, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. This car has been, I wouldn't say a pain, but it has been, you know. So once we're done with the car, I'll go ahead and post some pictures here so you guys can see the final product. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate you guys sticking around, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this of stuff we do around the shop. And let me know what you think in the comments down below if you've ever had this problem. So I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because I would really appreciate it. So have a good one, guys.